Yeah, no, we have Abhiram. Abhiram, Eleswarapu is with us now. Abhiram, great to have you with us here. Thanks very much for joining us. You join us on a uncharacteristic day because the markets are down 100 points, nothing large, but we're used to markets being up. How's the team at BNP looked at the spectacular rally that we've had over the last 7 or 8 days now? Actually, even more, because the rally started going into that election result weekend. And where does it put us in terms of future returns?
You say 7 or 8 days. I'm actually thinking the whole year, for that matter. I was looking at the small cap index is probably up about 50% year to date, which is a spectacular return, whereas the large caps are probably only up 15%. Now, what happens going forward is the question. I think heading into 2024, the big call is really going to be about where bond yields are going to be globally. And that's very important because it's a significant input for valuations. So what we think is that inflation is going to come under control much faster than people think, and therefore bond yields are going to come off. Of course, along with that, growth may also come off a little bit, but I think the yields falling will have an effect on risk being positive. And with all this money coming back in again next year, markets are going to possibly look for dislocations. So in India's case, you will see that large caps are significantly underperformed year to date. And after election year that we have next year, we probably see that probably even a pre-election rally, and that would probably continue till the end of the year. But before all of this happens, I think we may have a little bit of a pause because, frankly, we've just one directional trade so far. And I think that people sit back towards the end of the year, reassess where they want to go, and that could lead to a bit of a pause initially.
All right. Abhiram, hold on to that thought. We're just coming back to you. But I just want to address the
conversation with Abhiram. Abhiram, thanks so much for waiting by. Well, the big news that's coming in is on SpiceJet. The street is still trying to come to terms with regard to this dilution. But what's your view on the aviation space? Everyone's traveling, fares are going up, plenty of demand. You think, that the play is already done? And would you look at SpiceJet now? For the last many, many months, we only had one play, that was Interglobe. Now is the time to look at this one with the fund infusion?
I'm sorry, Nigel, I think I missed part of the question, but it looks like you're asking about the aviation
companies. Yes. On the aviation companies, SpiceJet has got some money. Till now, we only had one option, which was Interglobe Aviation. Do you think now it's time to play SpiceJet since they've got that oxygen to breathe?
Okay. I'll go less on names here, but broadly, we like the aviation space because in the past, like I would have mentioned to you a few times on affluent India, and aviation is very much a part of
Okay, we've lost the connection with Abhiram. We'll try and repatch it with him. But in the meanwhile, let me go across.